Let's bring in Kristi Gordon with a look to the weather, and hopefully it'll dry up for the work week, Kristi.
It will, and that's, I think, what most people wish it was the opposite. We need the rainfall when everyone's at work, really. Certainly for the Lunar New Year parade today, some rainfall expected, so dress appropriately. We're, used to it here across the West Coast. Thought I would just quickly start off with the temperatures because we have significant snow in through the interior regions, but right now we're starting to see those temperatures climb, so you'll likely see a transition to wet snow at the very least, or even some rain. But for the period in through the afternoon hours before it transitions back to snow in the evening, temperatures near seasonal across the South Coast region. So we're certainly looking at rainfall, and you can see the widespread precipitation all across the region with that snowfall even spreading up into the Cariboo and Central Interior region, although a little bit less expected there, only about 5 centimeters. If you're traveling up towards Whistler, expect snowfall, and the great news is we're getting snow on the local mountains, big flakes coming down. Again, though, temperatures this afternoon sort of hovering close to that freezing mark, so transition to wet snow is possible, but nonetheless through the morning hours today we got snowfall, and we're expecting it again tonight because that precipitation is expected to continue right into tomorrow morning. So a rainfall warning is in place for the North Shore mountains, including the North Shore, 30 to 50 millimeters of rain by tomorrow morning, mid-morning, and that means snow for the mountains. Freezing levels dropping to about 1,000 meters this afternoon. Anywhere north of Squamish, expect snowfall on the highways. If anyone's taking advantage of the new snow, tomorrow morning you can expect it to be very snowy on the mountains through the morning hours before it eases off, and this is the snow across the interior regions with a number of areas still under a warning, as you can see here. But again, a transition to wet snow is still possible through the afternoon hours today. Snowfall still expected in through Prince George, down through Williams Lake. You can see 2 degrees as a potential daytime high in Kelowna, thus the reason for that wet snow or rainfall. Certainly rainfall all across the South Coast area. As you can see, we're expecting a high of 8 degrees today. So that is good news because we were anticipating an even warmer temperature. So good news in terms of snowfall for the local mountains. Give yourself extra time for your commute to work tomorrow morning. We're certainly expecting that rainfall to continue in the morning, but it will be bright and sunny by the afternoon. The afternoon commute will be much better, and that takes us into this long-range forecast, which shows nothing in terms of precipitation. It looks like we've got a great week in store for us, but we well know that the snowfall that we're getting on the South Coast mountains right now, Jen, is what we need in the days to come because that snowpack is so low, not only across the South Coast mountains, but right across BC. So certainly I know it's tough to have the rainfall today, but there is sort of that silver lining in terms of the snow in the mountains. Back to you.
We definitely need it. Thanks so much. That's Kristi Gordon.